Have you ever heard of the most expensive pizza in history? It wasn't topped with gold flakes or rare truffles. It was just 2 regular pizzas from Papa John's. Back in May 2010, programmer Laszlo Hanyecz paid for them with 10,000 Bitcoin. At that time, his crypto was worth about $41. Today, that same 10,000 Bitcoin would be worth a staggering $500 million, maybe even more. This story isn't just a fun fact, it's a powerful lesson. It shows how something that started with very little value can grow into a global financial force, changing lives and creating unbelievable wealth in just over a decade. It perfectly illustrates the journey of Bitcoin. This incredible story is why we are here today, talking about Bitcoin in 2025. What was once the currency for a couple of pizzas is now a serious asset held by millions. It's discussed in boardrooms, debated by governments, followed closely by investors just like you. The world of crypto moves incredibly fast, and staying informed is the key to making smart decisions. That is why I create content like this, to break down complex topics into simple, understandable pieces. I want to give you the knowledge you need to navigate this exciting space with confidence. We are going to explore what is happening with Bitcoin right now, what might happen next, and what it all means for you. Before we dive deep into the numbers and news shaping Bitcoin today, I have a small gift for you. To help you on your investment journey, I've put together a free digital guide, the top 5 crypto terms everyone should know. It breaks down the essential vocabulary you'll encounter. To get it, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and join our community. It's my way of saying thank you. You'll not only get the guide, but also regular updates and deep dives into the world of finance and crypto. Now, let's get into the heart of it. In this essay, we will cover everything you need to know about the state of Bitcoin in September 2025. We will look at its recent price movements, try to understand the story the charts are telling us. Then, we will listen to what the big-name experts and financial institutions are predicting for the future. We will also untangle the new rules and regulations that governments around the world are putting in place. Finally, we'll see how more and more people and giant companies are starting to use and accept Bitcoin. Let's begin this journey together. Let's talk about the price. Bitcoin's price chart often looks like a dramatic mountain range with thrilling peaks and deep valleys. In late 2024, we saw a significant surge, with prices climbing steadily. This excitement was largely fueled by growing anticipation around new financial products, positive news from major economies. Many investors felt a strong sense of FOMO, which pushed the price to new highs. Every week, a new milestone was being crossed. Bitcoin dominated financial news networks. New people poured into crypto for the first time. But what goes up can come down. The first half of 2025 brought a correction. This is a normal part of any market cycle. Prices pulled back from their peaks, causing panic among newer investors seen as a buying opportunity by long-term believers. As of September 2025, Bitcoin has found stability. The market is in consolidation. Price trades within a tight range, almost like it's taking a breath before the next move. Analysts watch support levels, analysts watch resistance levels. Buyers and sellers are in a temporary truce, waiting for a catalyst. The recent price action tells a story of massive growth, a healthy market correction, a period of patient waiting. When we try to predict the future of Bitcoin, we listen to the experts. Analysts, fund managers, financial leaders whose opinions can often move markets. For the remainder of 2025 and into 2026, predictions are cautiously optimistic. Many experts from major investment banks say recent consolidation is the foundation for the next leg up. They point to the halving in 2024, which cut mining rewards in half. Historically, the year after a halving has been positive for price. Reduced supply combined with steady or rising demand is a classic recipe for price gains. Tech entrepreneurs, crypto-focused venture capitalists are calling for 150K to 250K per Bitcoin within 18 months. Their case goes beyond supply. They see a bigger picture. Global trust in traditional finance wavers because of inflation and government debt. More people and institutions may turn to Bitcoin as a digital store of value, digital gold. But not everyone is optimistic. Respected economists, veteran investors urge caution. Skeptics worry about government regulation. A severe crackdown by a major economy like the United States could send prices tumbling. They also point to environmental concerns from Bitcoin mining energy use and competition from newer cryptocurrencies. It's important to hear these voices for balance. The world of crypto used to be like the Wild West with very few rules, but that is changing fast. In 2025, governments across the globe are no longer ignoring Bitcoin. They are actively creating rulebooks for it. The biggest development has been in the United States, where regulators like the SEC have provided much clearer guidelines for crypto exchanges for investment funds. This has been a double-edged sword. On one hand, more rules can feel restrictive. On the other hand, this clarity is exactly what large conservative financial institutions were waiting for. In Europe, a comprehensive framework called MiCA, Markets in Crypto Assets, is now fully in effect. This set of rules standardizes the crypto landscape across the European Union. It means that a crypto company licensed in one EU country like Germany can now operate in any other member country like France or Spain without needing new approvals. This is a huge deal. It makes the market larger and more unified. These regulations are designed to protect consumers from scams, prevent money laundering, and ensure the stability of the financial system. Looking to Asia, we see a very mixed approach. Countries like Japan and South Korea continue to embrace crypto with clear, supportive regulations, fostering a vibrant local market for trading and innovation. China, for instance, continues its strict ban on cryptocurrency trading and mining, focusing instead on the development of its own central bank digital currency, the digital yuan. The era of crypto being an unregulated space is over. The new era is one of compliance and integration with the traditional financial world. Bitcoin is slowly but surely moving from the screens of traders to the streets of everyday life. One of the biggest trends of 2025, growing everyday Bitcoin adoption. You probably won't buy your morning coffee with Bitcoin yet, but larger purchases are booming. People are now buying cars, people are now buying real estate, people are now buying luxury goods. Specialized payment companies have emerged, making transactions seamless for buyers and sellers. They can instantly convert crypto to cash for merchants, removing price volatility risk. This trend is powered by the Lightning Network, a faster, cheaper payments layer on top of Bitcoin. Think of it as an express lane for Bitcoin. In 2025, the Lightning Network is much more user-friendly. Many popular wallets integrate it directly. Small, instant payments are now a reality. It's being used in developing countries where banking is unreliable or costly. In El Salvador, Bitcoin as legal tender is used for paying utility bills and for buying groceries. Beyond payments, adoption is growing through tokenization. Tokenization equals digital versions of real-world assets on a blockchain. Companies are tokenizing real estate, art, shares in private companies. That enables fractional ownership. Buy a small piece of an apartment building. Major financial firms now offer Bitcoin products and services to customers. Fidelity, BlackRock, Charles Schwab. They let millions buy Bitcoin, sell Bitcoin, and use Bitcoin to pay at millions of online merchants. More users and builders make the network more valuable. The network effect. The journey from niche internet currency to global payment and investment tool is happening one transaction at a time. So, let's bring it all together. Today, on September 4th, 2025, the world of Bitcoin is more exciting and complex than ever before. We began with the story of the $500 million pizza, a perfect symbol of Bitcoin's incredible journey from obscurity to a global financial powerhouse. We then examined the price, seeing a story of strong growth, a healthy market correction, and a current phase of stability. We saw that while experts have a wide range of predictions, the general sentiment is cautiously optimistic, fueled by the 2024 halving event and growing adoption. We also navigated the new rulebook. Most importantly, we saw that Bitcoin is no longer just an investment asset for traders. Remember the free guide I mentioned at the start? The top 5 crypto terms everyone should know is still waiting for you. Subscribe to the channel to get it and stay updated. It's the best way to support this content and ensure you never miss an update. If you enjoyed this analysis, you might be interested in learning about the second largest cryptocurrency, Ethereum. It functions very differently from Bitcoin and powers a huge ecosystem of applications, from NFTs to decentralized finance. I suggest you check out my video on Ethereum 2025, what you need to know next. Until next time, invest wisely.